I think there is.
I'm sure it's nothing.
I know I'm not alone when I say that multiplayer games just feel different than they used to. And I know you might call me old or there's nostalgia, but I mean, look at all these other videos saying the exact same thing. Gaming has changed, or games are boring now. So what happened? Well, I think I know, because games have lost that secret sauce to what makes the multiplayer experience so amazing. Oh, is there a monster?
Yeah, I see it right now. I see it. I see it.
Whoa! Proximity chat. Now, hold on, I know what you're thinking. When you hear that phrase, you immediately think of somebody outside of your base shouting slurs at you in Rust. And I get it. Proximity chat has had a on and off reputation nowadays.
If you actually want to get into a race subject, then let's get into a race subject. I can go on and on about how...
But I like to think about how it's actually one of the most underutilized features in gaming. First though, let's talk about how proximity chat actually works. You can think of the word proximity like two players have a giant sphere around them, and when one player gets close enough to the other, they can hear each other. The closer they get, the louder their voices.
Shove it up my...
I feel like my earliest memory of hearing other players' voices in video games at all was actually in middle school when I played Halo, and I experienced the best trash talk of all time.
You want me to go get my dad?
Go get your dad.
Hey, Dad! No. Talk to my sister. Remember that chick that was over last night that threw up everywhere because my dick went so far down her throat? that was his mom. Fuck
Let me
off.
talk to your sister then.
Shut up, you're muted.
I was also a monster with the needler, and now I'm past 25 and my back hurts. Anyways, Halo wasn't actually the first game to feature voice chat. It was a game called Marathon in 1994, and no, I'm not old enough to remember that. Bungie saw the success of Doom and wanted to create something just as good, so Marathon was their attempt at doing that. Okay, that's voice chat, but what's the first game to feature proximity chat? I have no idea. Seriously, I looked it up for hours and I couldn't find anything, so let's just say it was Halo 2.
You finally have no girlfriend, son. Shut the fuck up, you little fucking white boy.
Its success didn't stop there, though, because there were a ton of other first-person shooter games that took advantage of this over the years. Arma, DayZ, PUBG, Rust, Hunt Showdown, and a lot more I probably glossed over. Ignoring the hundreds of mental illnesses I received for putting over 3,000 hours into Rust, I feel pretty confident that every single one of these games benefited from having proximity chat. Think about all the times you loaded into a PUBG lobby and you heard nothing but the unfiltered, ear-piercing $20 Walmart mics from all the other players.
Action is coming. Action is coming. Action is coming.
Call me a freak, but I kinda love this stuff. It offered a new way for socialization, and it really made you feel like that there was a person behind the players in your game.
Eat his ass, I'll cut the balls.
Roger.
These aren't the only games that succeeded, too. I mean, look at the horror genre. Phasmophobia, SCP Containment Breach, those were great, and Lethal Company was the first game in a while where I genuinely could not stop watching TikTok clips of people's screams being cut off.
Open the door!
It won't open! I'm trying to open it, it won't open! And I know it's been talked about to death, but I seriously mean it when I do think Lethal Company perfected the art of proximity chat. Instead of just screaming obscenities at each other, you see people turn into professional voice actors. Also, just an honorable mention here, one of my personal favorite games, Holdfast Nations at War, doesn't do any special voice effects like Lethal Company, but hearing the duality of someone role-playing as a European soldier versus someone just pure mic spamming music really makes the battlefield feel...
Oh my god.
historically accurate. So how can adding proximity chat make multiplayer games better? Games have a problem nowadays, specifically multiplayer games, in that they don't choose to support voice chat or encourage it with proximity chat. I wanted to be in a bridge act. Actually, this is a lie. Games do have voice chat, but what's changed is most people prefer to play games while talking on other programs like Discord. There's not really a point to use voice chat in these games, and they don't really do a good job to incentivize players to even use voice chat in the first place. I mean, why would you even use in-game voice chat when you can just keep talking in your Discord call, or for consoles, whatever party chat they have? When you take a genre that can benefit from something like proximity chat, you add an extra layer of the occasional social interaction that really immerses you and makes you feel that multiplayer experience. Now, to be fair, voice chat kind of has a on and off reputation, and having first-hand experience, I really don't blame people who end up turning it off altogether. Luckily, if that's your only issue, there are companies out there who have made progress on automating voice chat moderation. Valorant is one of these, so all those toxic players you hear are actually being recorded and used for machine learning to automatically detect when they're saying,
"You serve serve zero purpose.
On the opposite side, though, I'm really not the only one who thinks games could benefit from proximity chat. There's all sorts of games like Among Us, Minecraft, GTA, and their most popular mods are usually voice chat based. It's clear players want this, so why not just add it?
Why do you think it's blue? Didn't turn off the light.
Must have been green.
Green.
Okay, on second thought, some of these games can go without voice chat. And if you want to avoid stuff like that, then just throw on an age requirement like Roblox did. When it comes down to it, there are actually a lot of games I could really see benefiting from funny social interaction moments. For example, this would never happen in a million years, but imagine if a game like Mario Kart had proximity chat. You could throw a blue shell at somebody and hear him shout things like,
Useless woman can't do anything right.
I mean, this works for other genres too, like Battle Royales, Apex Legends, literally any open world survival game. As long as it benefits the game, or even better, enhances it in some way, proximity chat will always be one of the best features ever created in gaming. And if you disagree, leave a comment, let me know. Thanks for watching.